What if I told you that a single company, one that no longer even exists in its original form, created the most powerful network in Silicon Valley history? A group of individuals who didn't just get rich, but went on to control and shape the future of technology. They built Tesla, SpaceX, YouTube, LinkedIn, Palantir, Affirm, Yelp, and even OpenAI. This is the story of the PayPal Mafia. And today, we're not just revisiting their legendary rise, we're answering the question, where are they now? In the late 1990s, a group of ambitious engineers, entrepreneurs, and investors came together to solve a simple but massive problem: online payments. At the time, sending money over the internet was slow, expensive, and risky. Two competing startups, Elon Musk's X.com and Peter Thiel and Max Levchin's Confinity, were racing to dominate the space. But in 2000, these rivals merged to form a single powerhouse, PayPal. The company wasn't just an online payment processor, it was a radical innovation that changed the way people moved money online. However, the journey wasn't smooth. PayPal was under constant attack from fraudsters, credit card companies, and even regulators who saw it as a threat to traditional banking. Despite the chaos, the company grew at an unstoppable rate. It became the preferred payment method for eBay users, forcing eBay to take notice. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion. That was a fortune back then, but in hindsight, it might have been the best deal eBay ever made. However, instead of staying under eBay's roof, the original PayPal team walked away and built empires. This isn't just a group of former colleagues. The PayPal Mafia became a dominant force in global business. Together, they've built and funded companies that now shape how we work, how we connect, how we spend, and even how we think. Elon Musk is sending rockets to Mars. Peter Thiel is shaping the future of AI and surveillance. Reid Hoffman changed the way professionals network, and the list goes on. So where are they now? How did they go from a scrappy startup to running billion-dollar industries? And what's next for these power players? Let's find out. The PayPal Mafia wasn't just a lucky accident. It was the result of a brutal, high-stakes battle in the early days of the internet, a time when startups could rise and fall overnight. In 1998, Max Levchin and Peter Thiel co-founded a company called Confinity. Their goal? To build a digital wallet that would let people send money securely through their Palm Pilots. Yes, Palm Pilots, the clunky pre-smartphone devices that business people carried around. At the same time, across Silicon Valley, Elon Musk was working on X.com, an online banking startup. Unlike Confinity, which focused on payments, Musk wanted to completely disrupt the banking industry. No more branches, no more middlemen. Just an entirely digital experience. Their ideas were different, but their missions overlapped. Both wanted to make money move faster and easier online. They soon realized they weren't just competing against traditional banks, they were competing against each other. So in March 2000, Confinity and X.com merged. And from this high-stakes union, PayPal was born. If you think startup life is tough today, PayPal's early years were like a battlefield. Hackers and fraudsters constantly tried to break into the system. Credit card companies refused to work with them. eBay, one of their biggest markets, tried to build its own competitor. Regulators weren't sure if PayPal's business model was even legal. Every day felt like a fight for survival. The company was losing millions due to fraud, forcing its engineers, many of whom would later become PayPal Mafia members, to create cutting-edge anti-fraud technology that is still used in banking today. One of the biggest challenges? The Nigerian prince scam wasn't a joke. It was PayPal's nightmare. Fraudsters from all over the world created fake accounts, stole credit cards, and drained money from PayPal at alarming rates. If they didn't stop the bleeding, PayPal would be bankrupt before it could succeed. So, PayPal had to become smarter than the criminals. Their engineers built AI-powered fraud detection systems that could spot unusual patterns and shut down scammers instantly. It worked. PayPal survived the chaos and became stronger. But PayPal had one weapon that no competitor could match: viral growth. Sellers on eBay loved PayPal. Why? Because it was faster and safer than traditional payment methods. No one wanted to deal with mailed checks or wire transfers, but PayPal needed to grow faster. So they launched one of the most legendary growth hacks in startup history. They gave away free money. New users received $10 just for signing up. And if you referred a friend, you got another $10. It sounds crazy, but it worked. People started signing up in droves. At one point, PayPal was literally paying people to use their service. It was costing them millions, but the strategy paid off. They went from thousands to millions of users in just months. By 2002, PayPal was processing over $3 billion in transactions per year. The numbers were insane. They were growing faster than anyone had expected. And then came the ultimate turning point. At the time, eBay was one of the biggest online marketplaces in the world, and PayPal had become its go-to payment system. This was a problem for eBay. They didn't control PayPal, and they didn't like that. So eBay tried to fight back. They launched their own payment system, BillPoint. But it was slow, clunky, and no one wanted to use it. Meanwhile, PayPal dominated eBay transactions. eBay had two choices: compete and risk losing sellers, buy PayPal and make it their own. In July 2002, eBay chose option 2. They acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion. At the time, it was one of the largest tech acquisitions ever. For most startups, this would be the happy ending. But for the PayPal Mafia, this was just the beginning. When eBay took over, many of PayPal's key leaders left the company. They walked away, pockets full of cash, and set out to build the next wave of tech giants. After eBay's $1.5 billion acquisition of PayPal, most of the company's founding team didn't just retire to luxury islands. Instead, they became the architects of modern Silicon Valley. Together, they built companies worth trillions and reshaped industries from social media and AI to space exploration and fintech. But where are they today? Let's find out. 1. Elon Musk, the visionary. Then, co-founder of X.com, which became PayPal. Now, CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, The Boring Company, and owner of X, Twitter. Elon Musk left PayPal with $180 million. Most people would have retired. Instead, he bet everything on 3 companies: Tesla, pioneering electric vehicles; SpaceX, building reusable rockets for Mars missions; Neuralink, merging AI with the human brain; The Boring Company, reinventing transportation with underground tunnels. In 2022, Musk also bought Twitter for $44 billion, rebranded it as X, and turned it into a platform for free speech, AI, and financial transactions. As of now, Musk is focused on getting humans to Mars, developing AI-human interfaces, and pushing Tesla into full autonomy. He remains the most influential tech entrepreneur of the modern era. 2. Peter Thiel, the strategist. Then co-founder of Confinity, which became PayPal. Now billionaire investor, founder of Palantir and Founders Fund, key player in AI. If Musk is the builder, Peter Thiel is the mastermind. After PayPal, Thiel co-founded Palantir, a company that builds data intelligence tools for the CIA, military, and Fortune 500 companies. Today, Palantir is worth over $40 billion. He also created Founders Fund, a venture capital firm that invested in Facebook, SpaceX, Airbnb, and OpenAI before they became giants. Recently, Thiel has been influencing the AI race, backing companies that challenge OpenAI and working on AI-powered defense technology. 3. Reid Hoffman, the connector. Then, early PayPal executive. Now, founder of LinkedIn, OpenAI investor, and AI thought leader. Reid Hoffman didn't just build a company, he built the world's business network. In 2003, he launched LinkedIn, which sold to Microsoft for $26 billion. He was an early backer of OpenAI, making him a major force in the AI revolution. Today, he's investing in AI startups that will shape the next generation of the internet. Hoffman believes AI will be the next industrial revolution, and he's positioning himself at the center of it. 4. Max Levchin, the fintech rebel. Then, co-founder and CTO of PayPal. now CEO of a firm, a leader in buy now, pay later finance. Levchin is still shaking up the financial industry. After PayPal, he launched Affirm, a fintech company that lets users split payments over time. Today, Affirm is worth billions and is competing directly with credit cards and banks. He believes that the financial system is broken and is working on creating a fairer, tech-driven alternative. 5. Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, Jawed Karim, the YouTube trio. Then, early PayPal employees. Now, co-founders of YouTube, sold to Google for $1.65 billion. After PayPal, this trio saw a huge problem. Sharing videos online was a nightmare. So they built YouTube in 2005. Just 18 months later, Google bought YouTube for $1.65 billion. Today, YouTube is the biggest video platform in the world, shaping entertainment, education, and news. Where are they now? Chad Hurley is investing in sports and tech startups. Steve Chen mentors entrepreneurs. Jawed Karim keeps a low profile but occasionally trolls YouTube's policy changes in the comments. 6. David Sachs, the political tech investor. Then PayPal COO, now CEO of Kraft Ventures political influencer, AI investor. Sachs was a key player in PayPal's operations, making sure it scaled. After leaving, he built Yammer, which Microsoft bought for $1.2 billion. Launched Kraft Ventures backing Uber, SpaceX, and OpenAI. Became an influential voice in political and free speech tech debates. Recently, he's been investing in AI-driven defense companies, shaping the future of technology and geopolitics. 7. Jeremy Stoppelman, the Internet critic. Then, PayPal VP of Engineering. Now, CEO of Yelp. In 2004, Stoppelman had a simple idea. What if there was a way to review local businesses online? That idea became Yelp. Today, Yelp has millions of reviews and is a major player in local business advertising. He's been fighting Google's monopoly on search, arguing that big tech is killing small businesses. The network effect. Why they kept winning the PayPal Mafia's success wasn't just luck. It was the result of a unique network effect, one that Silicon Valley has tried to replicate ever since. Most startups fail. Even when founders make millions, they rarely go on to build multiple billion-dollar companies. Yet, the PayPal Mafia did it again and again. How? 1. They stuck together. Instead of going their separate ways, they invested in each other's companies, mentored each other, and stayed connected. 2. They built a talent pipeline. Many of today's top tech leaders got their start at PayPal or worked at a Mafia-founded company. 3. They took massive risks. Instead of retiring after PayPal, they reinvested everything into their next ventures. From Tesla and SpaceX to YouTube, LinkedIn, and Palantir, their impact stretches across industries. Why no one has replaced them? Other startups like Facebook, Google, and Uber have produced billionaire founders, but none of them have created a network as powerful as the PayPal Mafia. Facebook's early team stayed within social media. Google's founders focused on Google-related projects. But the PayPal Mafia went everywhere. Tech, AI, fintech, space, and media. Their success proves that the right team, built at the right time, can change the world. The future. Who will be the next PayPal Mafia? Will OpenAI's team become the next big tech power circle? Will blockchain and crypto founders create a new financial empire? Or will another startup, hidden in plain sight, shape the next decade? One thing is certain. The PayPal Mafia changed history. But the next revolution? It's happening right now. The PayPal Mafia didn't just build one great company. They built an empire that continues to shape the world. From Tesla and SpaceX to OpenAI, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Palantir, their influence is everywhere. They prove that the right network can launch multiple billion-dollar companies, again and again. But here's the question. Who will be the next PayPal Mafia? Could it be a group from OpenAI? A team from a crypto startup? Or maybe a company we don't even know about yet? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like this video to support the channel. Subscribe for more insane tech stories. Share this with someone who loves business and tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.